Hey, what's going on, beautiful, beautiful family? It's your sister Michelle here, dropping another video, of course, for the weekend. I hope you're doing well on your personal journeys. I want you to heal. Keep healing. Keep striving for knowledge. Get your mind right. You're wonderful. You're amazing. You're all those things, okay? Healing is coming your way. I'm wishing that, nothing but healing coming your way. Drop down and let me know how you're feeling, though, okay? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it, okay? So let's get straight to topic. Y'all ready to talk about it? I have had people ask me questions about, and I'm guilty, about the narcissist returning to you. Will a narcissist return to you? Will a narcissist come back after everything they've done? They discarded you or you got rid of them. Will a narcissist come back into your life? Some people even want the narcissist to come back. And it's perfectly normal, especially in the beginning and you don't know exactly what's happening and, you're still trauma bonded to this person. You got discarded abruptly and you don't know what's going on. Your emotions are still running wild. You want the pain a lot of times just to go away. And a lot of times what happened is in this relationship that we go through this imbalance, this up and down, we get the hot and the cold that a narcissist gives us. We get to a point where we feel like we need that hot again when they get real cold. We're conditioned that way. We're conditioned to think the narcissist is going to come back again. And a lot of that pain and stuff might go away. It's a trick that they know very well. That's why they do it. They know when they run hot and cold with you. 1 minute they're here, 1 minute they're not. 1 minute they're here, 1 minute they're not. You're unstable. Your emotions are in and out. And you're easily to be pulled back in because they know that you need some kind of closure. Or they know you're in so much pain that they know, well, you know what, this person's in pain. So if I go back over there to them, they'll be happy to have me back. And a lot of times that's so true. I went back 255,000 times. So I know the cycle of wanting the narcissist there because I was in so much pain, but I also knew too that I shouldn't have been in this situation, that it was abusive, it was toxic, it was all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, what happens is we want the person that hurt us a lot of times to come and fix us when we're not healed and we don't know what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna put that out there. But at the end of the day, is a narcissist gonna come back? If they're gonna return, they usually, no, 99% of the time, they absolutely will. They are. If you're waiting on it, they are. But you need to be armored differently. You need to think differently. You need to be on a different place, on a different mindset when they return. Because just like I told you earlier, if you're not, it's easy to fall back into that trap. And it's absolutely normal. Sometimes we want to do it out of ego. Now, we're grown on here, so we're not going to sit here and act like that's not true. Sometimes I know I did it. Not before the final discard, but before I was going in and out, just the ego boost sometimes that we get, even though we don't realize it's toxic, we get some kind of small ego boost that this person is returning. I remember when he would come back, feeling like, oh yeah, he's back, and I knew he would come back. It would last maybe a good, even sometimes it got to, well, in the beginning, it would last a couple of weeks. I would be on, maybe if I was lucky, a week or so on a good high, like, oh yeah, he's back, things are going to work out. And as time went on and the more and more you learn, narcissists get worse, the more you let them come back. Love bombing stage only lasts so long. It got to a point where he would come back and maybe just for a day. It got that bad. Just for a day I was happy. And then I would be like, oh my God, I'm feeling bad again. I'm back in this again. Oh, this web that the narcissist weaves for us is very, very evil, demonic, and low down. It is. It's such an up and down roller coaster to hell. Their father's Satan. So why not be on a roller coaster to hell with them if you allow it? YouTube, I said it, don't block me. But this is so true because you want a lot of times the ego plays a part, the pain plays a part, just anticipation. Sometimes not even want another person to win. We're going to keep it real. I remember saying, I don't want another person to have him. I know this is a piece of shit. I know I shouldn't be here, but I don't want to feel like I wasted all this time and energy on this person. And the next person comes and grabs it. And then we get afraid they might get everything. We've talked about that. They don't get shit, but our minds play that trick on us that the narcissist is going to do so much better with this other person. You don't want them to one up you. It's all a mind thing that you've been conditioned to. They've been conditioning you to do this and behave this way and think this way since they met you from the gate. That's why this shit is so hard to get out of it. That's why the bond is like this, because it's a bond that is big, a trauma bond, toxic bond, whatever you want to say, that is designed to keep you really not knowing your self-worth. Because really that's what it's about. We lose our self-worth along the way. Because let me tell you, when you have true self-worth, when you really have it, You would even want a person back like that. You wouldn't even tolerate the stuff that you probably tolerated from the beginning. That's just facts. That's just facts. That's why after we go through what we go through, you have to do a lot of healing, a lot of praying, a lot of wanting to be different for yourself and realizing what you dealt with. Because if not, you will stay in this up and down. But a narcissist is totally going to return to you. Now, if you want to accept it, now that's for you to do. But you already know the story. It might be a different book cover, but the inside writing is exactly the same, and so is the ending, right? So you have to understand, yes, they're going to return. More than likely, they're going to return to you. But let me tell you, you know why. It's not for the right reasons. Something hasn't went right with them. They haven't found somebody else's better supply. They haven't, it's always a reason why they come back. It's never really organic of why they come back. And sometimes they just come back just to play the game. They probably even have, some of them have full relationships now. And they still keep coming back to you. That's called the hoovering. We know all that. But you have to have your boundaries up. You got to know your worth. You got to work on yourself so you can recognize that and get your esteem so high that you will never tolerate that from them or anyone else for the rest of your life. The narcissist is coming back to you, honey. You better be prepared and be with all the armor you need to protect yourself from this toxic game, okay? See, sister, I know. I've been there and done it. Like I always tell you, believe in what you believe in is strong. Keep on praying. That's an extra armor on everything else that you know and you're learning. Stay prayed up. Ask God the divine, whatever you call it, to keep this person out of your life. Be careful with that too. You got to really mean it, because one thing I know for sure, God can do all things, no matter what you call God to be, but he does not lie. So when you ask him something, he's going to reveal it to you. You got to be prepared for it, okay? Love you so much. Keep your head up. Be careful. They're coming back. They're coming back. You better be prepared, though. All right? I love y'all. Bye.